All right, so today on Vegas Local Living, we have Jill. Jill is the owner of Starburst Parlor that she opened during COVID. Was it for layoffs or what happened that you started this incredible bakery / restaurant?
It was like a evolution of many things coming together. So layoffs happened. I was baking for myself because
Where did you get laid off? You worked on the Strip?
Yeah, I was like a general manager in the Forum shops for like 10 years.
GM, that's a fancy title.
So fancy.
I like that.
So
Was it at a restaurant?
it was like a gelato concept. So it
Okay.
was like a coffee shop, gelato bar, cocktail bar. So I rolled a lot of what I learned there into the business that I have now for myself. So it's kind of like going to college, but not.
Right. That's the best way to learn. So COVID happened, the Strip got shut down, and you started baking?
I just thought I was going back to work like everyone else.
Right.
And I was baking because I have PCOS. So I was eating like a dietary lifestyle of no sugar, no gluten, no seed oils. And I had been used to working. I've been working since I'm 15. So not working, I'm sure everyone
Right.
can relate. It's just like bonkers.
It's not healthy.
So I would be like in the kitchen trying to make bagels, trying to make all kinds of things I was craving. And my other half, he was ordering stuff online because he's so cute and like ordered me keto stuff. And then when I would eat it, my brain was telling me, this is, a rewarding sweet treat. And my mouth was like, bro, this is gross.
Really?
It's like protein
Yeah.
powder.
Why am I saying really? I know because I've been gluten-free and dairy-free for the last 7 years. So, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I was baking so much that I
Right.
had all this stuff in my house, and we have like a really close knit like friends group. We're all like vintage lifestylers. So every one of us was packing up like booze and cocktails and treats and like random groceries and bringing them to each other's house and like ding dong ditch, like leave it on the doorstep. And then my girlfriends would be like, girl, my man just ate all those cookies. He has no idea it's sugar-free, gluten-free. And I'm like, that's cool. Like,
That's a good sign.
No, yeah, but I didn't even like think of it as a business. I thought I was going back to work.
So you had no idea at that point.
So then I got a phone call. They sold the business overnight with no warning, no severance, just like, oh, we sold the business to
Who's buying a business during COVID?
rich people.
Okay. Worked for you.
Yeah, people that don't have to work like I do.
So at that point, you're like, I have nothing to go back to?
At that point, I kept it to myself because I have so much pride, and I was just like online constantly applying to be a manager anywhere because like it's just
So your
in my
husband,
nature.
Nobody knew, your son?
No, he knew.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
my son knew, but none of our friends group. And then
Oh,
one
okay.
day, like my girlfriend invites us over, and it's all like on the hush because it's COVID and you're not supposed to be in someone's house. And
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I guess now we could say it.
legit, I brought her all this stuff, and she's like, girl, you need to take this moment and run with it and do what you've been wanting. So all my friends know I've always wanted my own food business. I've always wanted to branch out and be on my own, and I just never cut the cord because
So you wanted this even when you were working as the GM?
all day long, every day. I even
okay.
registered my business like in 2000.
You had the name?
Yeah, I registered my business. I just never took the leap because I was scared. I didn't want to walk away from, a great salary that I had.
Scary.
And credit card debt and then everything. And then when that moment hit that I had nothing and no
Yeah.
one would hire a manager with 10 years tenure because they're like, you worked there for 10 years. What's wrong with you? Why do you want a different job now?
Really? I thought that would be a plus.
I couldn't even get an interview. I couldn't even get one person to reply to my resume. And I've been in management like almost my entire career.
Yeah, I thought that would be a plus to see that on a resume.
But it was a mixed blessing. Like
Yeah.
everything came to fruition for a reason. And my son and I started doing pop-ups. I designed my own website.
Is this your son's first job?
Ever. Yeah. So he would come along with me, and my husband and him would set up the little like pop-up shop.
What are pop-ups for people listening if they don't know?
So what we would do is we would get like folding tables from the garage, and I would get cute like vintage tablecloths and like all the cute decorations from my house that are like vintage cookie sets and all decorations. And then I would present as if I was doing like a catering event because in the past when my son was very young, like I tried to start my own catering, but the same thing, I I was always like attached at the core to like a corporate job or a secure job because I didn't want to take the leap and I needed the money that was reliable on. So pop-up is just like you go there, you set up your stuff, you sell it on the fly. So it's not like a food truck, but it's like you sitting at tables and the most amazing.
So different events and stuff?
Yeah, like the most amazing businesses I didn't even know would be like the most generous people in the world and let us be like in their place of business or outside of their place of business, like barbershops, bars, anyone you can imagine that was so sweet would help us out. And
how did you find them? You would just reach out and ask,
I would either reach out to them or they would somehow see my socials. And then like by leaps and bounds, like Big B's Barbecue, they cater to like a keto crowd. And somehow they reached out to me and I was like, oh my God, that would be amazing. So they hosted us in their restaurant.
Wow.
And yeah, it was just amazing. So people genuinely that I didn't know were willing to help us start this. And then I signed a lease, like super green. I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
The store was tore up from the floor up. Like the electric was about to catch on fire.
You
like,
knew that before you signed the lease?
I had no idea. I just called my man and I'm like, I signed a lease for a bakery. And he's like, I would say what? So he would spend like almost every night after work and after, you know, during pandemic, and he was doing all the work in there. Like,
so he's pretty handy?
He is the most handy man you've ever met in your life. So I'm super blessed in many ways to have him by my side.
You are blessed, because if that was my wife, it's still nothing would be done. I'm so not handy. So
you'd be like on Angie's list, like build
like,
this spot for my wife.
Who can we hire to get this bakery going? Wow. So do you feel like social media helped in the beginning? Because now your social media is amazing, but I mean, I
was so like old school that people were like, you need to be on Instagram, like at pop-ups.
Oh, so you're talking like Facebook first, or?
I was barely on Facebook, you know, and then, they're like, you need an IG account. And I'm like, 80-year-old lady, like, oh, okay, I'll get to that. That's fine. And then, I do my own social media.
Still to this day?
Yeah.
Your social media is incredible.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we do almost everything literally like ourselves.
That's cool. So we started with the pop-ups, then you opened up that first place. How long ago was that?
So 2020, we started doing pop-ups. I leased like a spot at a commissary kitchen. So we were doing our baking in there. I was doing meal preps. And I just grassroots started doing meal prep deliveries all around the valley. So like hitting it hardcore, ketogenic, gluten-free, sugar-free, no seed oils. And I would deliver every week.
That was before people started talking about seed oils, because I feel like now it's the big topic.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I mean, back then for me, it wasn't a catchword. It was just using like avocado oil, using olive oil, using butter. So it was just
all
like
the good stuff.
Super clean ingredients that I'm eating for my lifestyle. And then I just found people or people were finding me. And then all that while we were trying to build the bakery and do pop-ups and then meal preps and online orders. And I started shipping. So it just kind of snowballed. And then we opened the brick-and-mortar October 2021.
Okay.
And then we had been in there since we just moved into the restaurant space.
That's awesome. For people who don't know how it works, for me, I had severe stomach issues. They couldn't figure out what was going on. So I cut wheat, I cut dairy, and thank God everything kind of turned around after that. But that was before gluten-free was cool, where you have to actually read labels, because there's gluten in gum, like literally
toothpaste.
Everything, toothpaste. So to break it down, keto, different things that you talked about, but how does food affect health?
So for me personally, I could basically speak upon myself or guests that come in and tell us their success stories. So for me, I was lethargic like a 90-year-old lady. I was like so slow motion. And then brain fog was like unbelievable for me to try to even get through the day. And then there's things like girls don't want to talk about, but there's like hair growing in places girls shouldn't, you know, by standards have. And it's just also, you know, there's situations with the ovaries and things like that. So I went to a doctor, long story short, spent like over $800. The guy did all my blood work. He threw some drugs at me.
Right, which they normally do.
Broke out in hives. And he's like, there's nothing for you. There's no cure for what you have.
It's so frustrating.
So went to the car crying, got on Facebook groups, and they're like, keto, 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 get off the sugar, get off the gluten. And so now we have people, I would never even imagine such a thing, but now people all day long are like, I have Crohn's, my son has epilepsy, you know, my daughter has diabetes, my mom has schizophrenia, so-and-so's bipolar. This guy says I had psoriasis. He showed me his before and after. Right. His skin was like covered in psoriasis, and now his skin looks just like us. All from
diet.
All from diet.
So you're getting all the stories.
Oh, we love to see the success stories of people.
It's got to be so rewarding.
It's literally like, I'm an emotional person. Like, I cry at every movie, anything you see, and to have people come in and I'll get tears in my eyes and they'll get tears in their eyes.
That's so cool.
And then they're like, can I hug you? And I'm like, heck yeah. Like, it's literally a rewarding thing.
Food is just such the best cure. And I wish it wasn't just throwing medication at it. I know, you know, sometimes you have to do that, I guess, during certain situations, but, you know, gluten, seed oils, I mean, just sugar, just cutting out this stuff, just night and day difference.
Literal night and day difference in everything. Some people are doing it for weight. Some people are doing it like to manage their symptoms like me.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's literally insane and anyone can do it. They don't need a prescription to kick the sugar bucket.
It's funny, though, because a lot of times I notice going gluten-free is that the stuff I'm looking to eat has so much crap in it. And it's like now that gluten-free several years ago became the hot thing, you see all these food companies really going after it, but they're making it so cheap. Walking around your restaurant, seeing the quality and the products and everything you're using was hard for me not to get emotional off of it because – like all these people who are eating this way can go years and years without having any treats.
Literally.
And you're like the Willy Wonka of people trying to eat healthy, where your whole restaurant and bakery is just full of beautiful things.
Thank you so much. I'll tell people all day long, they'll be like, you're the Mrs. Fields of keto. And I'm like, it's my greatest honor for you to enjoy something that 10 other people in your friends group can just eat all day long, or go to any corporate, you know, coffee chain or restaurant and just eat normally, where I'm always that person in the friends group where I'm just sitting there. And my girlfriends are so sweet. When someone doesn't know me, they're like, you don't want this piece of cake? And they're like, she's good. Like, she's fine.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't want that.
Yeah.
So
it's tough because, you know, they bring donuts to the office or different things. And I'm like, let me just
like smell-o-vision.
Let me just smell it. You know, that's as good as eating it now. But really with your place, I don't have to anymore. I'm blessed that my daughter found you. But like, we bought a bunch of stuff when we were there. Everything just tastes amazing. You have one of the cleanest kitchens I've ever seen. And just everything about the place is just special.
Thank you both so much.
I'm sad that that's happened to you, but you're probably touching so many lives by giving people desserts to eat, but not just that, you have food there.
Yeah, we make like pizzas from scratch. I literally want the person to walk in that hasn't had, we hear it all day long, like, I haven't had a pizza in 6 months, or I haven't had, we had
a long time,
like a senior citizen guy start cussing a storm up, and we were looking at him like,
why?
Like, what's happening? But he was so excited. And he's like, I haven't had an effing cinnamon roll in 16 years. But he was like screaming, and we're like, that's amazing. And he was so happy. But he was like in his late 70s, and he's a diabetic, and he hadn't had a cinnamon roll that, never mind tasting great, it just hadn't had a cinnamon roll. So yeah, pizza, sandwiches, we make our sauces from scratch. So there's no like marinara, pesto, salsa, all the meats.
Everything from scratch.
Yeah. The only thing we bring in is like the meats, or I use like Frank's Red Hot because it's delicious. Right. But like we bring in premium bacon, sausage, meats. All the meats are gluten-free certified.
Nice.
They have no dextrose, no nitrates, no sugar. So we get a lot of like ladies that have pregestational diabetes, and same thing. They think they can't have their baby shower. They can't have, you know, pizza before the baby's born, or ladies that had like mommy makeover surgery.
Yeah.
So all these different people are eating this kind of lifestyle for whatever's going on in their life. And we're literally there for that.
I didn't even think about that with kids who can't have gluten. And what do you do for birthday parties? Do you make cakes over there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. We make cakes. We have a huge restaurant space where we want to host like celiac birthday parties, diabetic birthday parties, or like party packs. I'm working on with our website right now to offer like party packs. So come pick up your 12 cupcakes. You know, the kids can make their own pizzas at home, safe pizzas.
Okay.
Bake them in the oven so it's super fresh, and a cake or.
But you have a good amount of space and tables where they can come there and have it.
Yeah. We can host events. We can.
My birthday over there.
Heck yeah! We just had our first birthday party. McKee Ranch came. They had like 10 people, and it was the cutest thing ever. Like they sang "Happy Birthday." We had the jukebox on. It was super sweet, and we're so grateful they came out for their birthday party.
What kind of foods do you have besides it's pizzas, sandwiches?
We have all day breakfast, lunch, and brunch. So all different kinds of pizzas. We have breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches. We have tacos. We have like we're always. My mind is just always going.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we're gonna put this on the menu, and then we just switch it up all the time. Like I roast carnitas. We make salsa. We do barbecue pulled pork. Like you name it.
Okay.
I want to do it because people are craving those things.
Right. And then they can have dessert.
Oh yeah. Then they could.
And you have an ice cream options?
Yeah, I make our own ice cream. So I make gelato and sorbetto. I have dairy free, which is right up your alley.
Yes, thank you. I'll take it.
And yeah, so ice cream, you could have a huge hot brownie ice cream sundae. We do like sugar-free root beer floats. You would never know that thing is sugar-free. We make our own whipped cream.
How do you make root beer floats?
We use like a Nixie soda. It's a root beer that's sweetened with stevia.
Okay.
And then we have our own ice cream. So it's like 2 scoops of any ice cream you want. So it could be dairy-free. And then we make our own whipped cream, and it's a total treat. Like, everyone loves it. And especially it's hot outside. Who doesn't want a root beer float? Right.
I mean, especially now, it's super hot. What is the vintage lifestyle? You mentioned that earlier.
So we, like, our friends group, like, kind of a lot of the ways where my business started as well, we would always be hosting, like, theme parties at our house.
Oh, really?
So my other half built us like a tiki bar in our backyard. It's like literally our dining room.
He is handy.
Heck yeah. And that sucker looks like a professional like tiki bar you go to, like as an actual bar. So
nice.
We would do any theme night you can imagine over the past like 10 years, and then COVID hit. So we, stepped away from that, but we would have huge parties, and it's just my passion to like serve people and see their face light up from food and things like that. So our house is like a mid-century, like house is from the 60s.
Nice.
I have like a 64 car. We have a 64 Airstream. Our style of dress, like my hairstyle, things like that. So we just like tip our hat to when things were a little more polished and people dressed up for things, but we dress up pretty much almost every day. I mean, I go out in jeans, but if we go out for dinner, people will ask us if we're going to like or we're going to be on TV, or like, are we going to a costume party? And we're like, this is casual Friday for us. Right. So it's funny.
That was the cool days when people used to get dressed up to go to the airports and fly.
Oh, we do.
Really?
Oh yeah. I pick out my outfits for the airport. Like that's just.
So I wanted to say diner, but that wasn't the right word, right? Because I was going to say it has a 50s themes to it, your restaurant and
I'd
bakery.
love you to call it a diner. Like a diner is my favorite place to be. Anywhere we travel, I'm like, what is the oldest diner in this town? I have to go to the oldest diner in this town. So he and I like seek out the places.
But you have so many cool things in there, like the vintage TV and the vintage jukebox and the decorations.
Thank you.
Where'd you find all that stuff?
We stole most of it from our house, but like otherwise I'm on eBay. He's on Facebook Marketplace. We just look. I used to be thrifting like constantly before pandemic. So my friends and I, we would just hit up thrift stores like constantly. And now it's kind of washed out. Like now people caught on and they sell the stuff on eBay. Mm-hmm. So you just have anybody going to buy stuff just to like slang it to someone else.
Whatever would be good.
Yeah, but we're just like hoarders, like vintage hoarders, literally. Like, it's just the way we are.
So you're all in, from the cars to the lifestyle to the house to the restaurant.
Well, for me, like, it was important for our space, like,
Mm-hmm.
for you to come in almost like you're coming to my house as a guest. So I want you to feel like if you came over for dinner or you came over for breakfast or lunch,
Mm-hmm.
you were in my home. And so we tried to recreate it in 2 ways, like you mentioned. It's like a diner, but I wanted to bring like so many pieces to decorate it. Like, it's not like cherries and polka dots when people think about like the, the 50s that they like blast in your face. It's more authentic. It's more like pieces that are like have style to them. And when furniture was good back in the day, that you didn't assemble those staples.
I like those bright colors, those pastels. I don't know. Everything just, to me, I don't think you can be in a bad mood at your place because it's so bright and cheery. And I feel like that's how that time was. And one of my old favorite movies, Back to the Future, when they would go back, I was like, I love that.
Heck
And then
yeah.
as soon as I walked into your restaurant, I was like, this is so cool.
Thank you so much. It's so important for me because, like, if you come to our house, every wall is a different color. It's literally like a duplication of our house. So we got like turquoise walls, orange walls, pink walls, like baby blue, and like our bathroom's pink. It's like an original, bathroom from that time period. But those are just things that excite me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go somewhere where everything's gray and black and looks like a prison. And like, you want me to imagine happiness. I want you to walk in sensory overload and be like, this is my happy place.
Can anybody park in that spot where your car is in front of the
Unfortunately
diner? That needs to be reserved. How is that not negotiated in the lease? Like, we need...
That was my biggest blunder in my lease.
Because that, like, sets the mood for what's about to happen when you open those doors.
Thank you so much. Like, it's literally like a gamble. I mean, we're in Vegas. So if I get that spot, it's amazing.
Yeah.
If I don't, I'm like...
It was there when I got there.
No,
So
yeah, for sure.
I got to experience the whole vibe. But I'm like, I can't imagine if it wasn't here because it, like, completes everything.
Oh, people will be like, where's your car?
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh, like, my man's putting some modification on it. And I go, oh.
Yeah,
so it's
they're,
really
like,
cool
wanting to see it.
Yeah, literally.
Because they see it all over social media too.
Yeah, for sure. Or they'll see me in the street and they'll wave and it's like the coolest thing ever because they'll be like thumbs up or they'll be like waving and it's really cool for us. That's
so awesome. Even down to your merch in the store that you have. I bought a mug. We bought a keychain. We went bananas afterwards because we just wanted everything there. But that stuff's incredible.
Thank you. We have, we work with a couple different artists. So Rocky Edwards from Mexico City, he's done all my posters, my main logos, little signs you see, like the littlest things in the store he's created just to make it look like fit our brand. So he's basically created our whole brand, like collaborating with me of like how I want it to look.
Because your touches are all over it.
Thank you.
Right? I mean...
It's important to me. Like, I want it to be memorable. People come from all over the world, and I can't even believe it. And so I'm so blown away that they took this journey and we were on their list of things to see in Las Vegas.
That's so cool.
Or they couldn't eat safely at their hotel. So they're like, I couldn't eat at my hotel and it's high end. So I sought this place out. So it's either they planned it or they had to look up safe food and we happened to be there.
How did they find you? Probably social media? Because that's where my daughter found it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of different outlets. Like, there's apps for people like Seed Oil Scout. There's gluten-free apps that people use that are free or paid, and some people rely on some more than others.
Right.
Definitely Facebook. We got a lot of people that say TikTok, and we don't have like a lot of like, I don't know what the word is for the cool kids, but like we don't get like so much traffic on TikTok, but more people come in and say they found us on TikTok. So we're blessed that it's people
who are coming in or
people are posting us. So they're not like finding us by my post, they're finding us by some random person from their country. Cool. Yeah, it's amazing. It's nothing we paid for.
How did your Instagram get so big?
I have no idea. Like, I literally, from the time that person at that pop-up told me, I'm just like, okay. And I just keep posting. And, I have one of my friends now, who was one of my first like delivery customers, she would order meal prep. Like I totally didn't even know her anything. Her name is Polly Schmidt. And she was like, Jill, you need to like put your face in your Instagram. And so since that moment, I try to like introduce myself to people that don't know me, or I try to nudge myself to be like, okay, someone just finding this page, like maybe they should see that, like, you know, this is my business, this is my baby, this is my dream. And so I try ever so often to like incorporate our personal life into the page just so they know we're human and it's not like a corporation. It's just a little family-owned
business.
Yeah, like with a cool team.
And you're super cool, so people got to know that. You can't hide behind the scenes. You got to be out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
well,
awesome.
Thanks to you and your daughter, I'm here putting myself out there. We're blessed that
everybody needs to know how incredible you are, your place is, and I think a lot of people know because you have a huge following on social media. I saw on social media you were delivering to the UFC.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
No, it is awesome. We have a vending machine inside the PI, or for, you know, that's the slang term. So the Performance Institute.
Okay.
So it's for the fighters and the staff. There's an enormous staff there.
Is it food or all treats?
It's all treats. So they have like in their cafeteria facility for fighters, they provide meals, like savory meals for them. And then there's no desserts. So we provide an option for desserts for someone that's training, someone that's living that sugar-free, gluten, you know, healthy lifestyle, no bad oils. And it's the nicest staff of people you've literally ever met in your entire life. From A to Z, everyone that works there is literally like the nicest person, genuinely.
It's probably from somebody coming to your place and then putting the word out that they should have a vending machine, or?
I did like a little meeting, and I had like a great opportunity to have that collaboration there with them. And so
I wish it was everywhere.
No, totally. We wish it was everywhere too. It's like an extremely expensive machine.
Yeah. And
to keep up and stock the product fresh, we don't use any preservatives. So it's refrigerated. So we're always restocking it so it's fresh for the, you know, the staff and the fighters. But it would take an enormous investment to get a few more machines. And we've tried. We tried to get in the airport, and they said there's no room in the airport.
Really?
Yes.
Airport's pretty big.
I know.
Yeah.
So there was no room in the airport. And we've tried major casinos. They said it wasn't a good fit in the major casinos. So I gave up a little bit. And then we got blessed with UFC, and I'm thrilled.
Probably cooler than the airport or
it's
hotels
literally
or
like
all that.
The coolest thing ever to pull up there and stock the machine for such special people. So we love it.
People should really look up how bad seed oils are. I guess it depends on what somebody's going through, whether it's going to be gluten-free, dairy-free, seed oils, sugars, any of that stuff. But from the people you've talked to, we'll leave our stories out of it. From the people you've talked to, do they see a pretty big turnaround by changing that lifestyle of what you're eating?
The strange part is the most talkative people are gluten-free or sugar-free people. The seed oil people that come to us don't really talk about it so much, but the ones that have are talking about like IBS or like digestive like situations that they have, or they just got diagnosed with something very particular, and the doctor is like, you need to cut out all these oils. You can only have like olive oil or like avocado oil. So it works for us because it is a very small segment that come to us just for seed oils. They're like, I couldn't care less about gluten or sugar. I'm only here for the bad oils. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, we serve a huge umbrella of people. Let me serve you. Yeah. So we love that there's so many people we can serve with those types of dietary situations that every single customer online is there for a different reason.
And there's no gluten at all in the whole place?
No, we're totally gluten-free certified.
Wow.
That's the blessing of us taking over like old pharmacy, because I had frankly been looking at Gen 2 restaurants all over town. And
what does Gen 2 mean?
Like it's pre-stocked with a kitchen. Like it has a grease trap. It has all the expensive things.
Right. Otherwise it'd be a fortune. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how
did a pharmacy have that?
No, they didn't. So that's what I'm saying. Like
Because it didn't have it.
Yes.
It was clean.
So the commercial agent would be like, and you get this oven and you get this refrigerator. I'm like, bro, with all this is trash. Like all this is going to auction. We could sell it to someone on a truckload. We can't use anything that's ever come in contact. We have some clients that can't go into a pizzeria because the gluten is in the air.
That bad.
So it's airborne. They can't ingest it or even like walk into the place. So that's not like an everyday person, but that's how in depth it can get for them. So we've kicked people out that tried to bring in like sandwich shop from next door. And we're just like, we're so sorry, but we're gluten-free certified and we can't have outside food come in the place with gluten. And
you might be the only restaurant in town that's that strict.
Oh, we're strict. But 100% of the people in line that will hear us say that are like, thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
You know, so to someone else, they're like, what's your problem? And to us, we're like, we're doing this for a reason. This is like literally.
You're all in. You're taking it serious.
Gluten-free certified. It's not like we have one thing on the menu or trying to be trendy. We're not like one cookie in the case that's touching a glutinous cookie.
Even for me, since I can't have dairy too, I got the peanut butter cookies and you had that in a different case.
Yeah. Because you hear a lot of peanut butter like allergies or sensitivities. So we ask up front. We literally have a team member. Her entire role in our company is to stand at the door and ask if you have like intolerances or allergies before they step in and order. So that like we're serious. We want you to feel good when you leave. We want to know what you want to eat.
I'm just so impressed. I don't know if it's because I've been on this journey for years and years, but I've never seen any place like that.
Thank you.
You know, you can order gluten-free, but you don't know, you know, what they're making it on the same, you know, grill or this or that. And then it is gluten-free, but then let's say you get sweet potato fries but then it's getting fried in seed oil.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do I do? Where, you know, it's like, it becomes
covered in sugar.
Yeah. It becomes so frustrating that you're just like, there's no options and you literally created it.
Well, those are some of the people coming to us. 'Cause again, like they love to tell their stories and they're like, I just came from XYZ high-end hotel and we had a $200 breakfast and we told them we can't have any gluten. And then they brought toast on the plate or something. And then they're like, I can't have toast. Yeah. And then they came back with crumbs on the plate of the toast. Like, okay, this is your silly, you know, trendy diet.
For those, because my wife has helped a lot of kids with autism, with diets and different things. For those of you who are trying this stuff, just in my personal experience, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor or anything like that. But for my journey and what I've seen with her trying to help other families is you can't do it 50% of the time, 60% of the time, or I'll have gum that has, like, it has to be 100% for it to work, in my opinion.
No, for sure. I mean, there's different people though. So they're doing it for health reasons, but some people do it like, you know, before their wedding or something, they'll think that it's a quick way to get skinny and whatever anybody wants to do. Works. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
But those people are doing it for specific health reasons. Issues, They can't just go to said popular place that everyone goes to. They just physically can't. So they stay home and cook their own food all the time. And that's why we're here. Like, get out and get a pizza.
Starburst Parlor.
Heck yeah.
Yes. It tastes good. You'll feel good. All that good stuff.
All the things.
What was the hardest part, you would say, of starting your own business?
The money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still to this moment, like, I don't even pay myself. It's just the money, the overhead is overwhelming. And it's hard for someone to see like a business and understand the overhead cost, the licensing cost, the behind the scenes cost, the payroll taxes. They just walk in and see the food. So for anyone that owns a small business, I believe that that's the biggest crippling aspect of having your own business. Everything else, I'm just winging it. Like, I'm trying this on social media. I'm coming up with a new recipe. I hope someone likes it. My son's my taste tester. So is my honey. I'll bring it home to him. Like, if they like it, I'm like, we're putting this on the menu.
That's awesome. I don't think That's kind of why I started this whole thing. For me, it's a passion project where I just want to promote local businesses, and I don't want these businesses to be a secret, but I don't think people realize how expensive payroll is, and payroll taxes and modified business tax and this and that. And it just like, it's huge. So probably one of the biggest expense is payroll and everything that goes into it.
It's crippling because when we first started, it was just myself.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time I had like a part-time team member, and my mom would help me when my
nice.
son was in school.
Right.
So when my son graduated school, it all worked out, and he and I would like run that bakery, bake everything, help the customers, do everything A to Z. And now we're a restaurant. So we need team members, and the rent is 4 times what it was when we were a bakery.
Oh, wow.
Like everything is insane. And I'm literally like, you know, sick to my stomach most days, looking at the bank account like, okay, you know, praying to my Saint Jude, like, please rescue me, please bring in a good week, please bring in good, like, you know, a good amount of people. And it's just every day, like I live day to day on the bank account for my business, and I'm transparent about it. Like anyone can see, like the guy that does my taxes, the guy that gave me the SBA loan was just like, are you sure with these projections of what you're spending on ingredients is correct? And I'm like, oh, I'm sure. You can look at the cost of the ingredients. I'm like, we're not a normal bakery. Like, we're not using white bleached flour. We're not using white sugar. Yep. And then keep in mind, those ingredients costs are off the charts now for a regular bakery. So imagine my bakery. Everything has to be like gluten-free, not bagged, packaged, touched in a place with gluten, or I won't buy it. So people approach me to sell like their power bars and their stuff in my store, and the front will say gluten-free and the back will say processed in a plant with wheat. And like that just kicks into my overhead. I can't buy cheap stuff and pass it off to someone that's going to go to the hospital or, you know, feel yucky after. So yeah, the overhead is like bonkers.
So we got to get as many people in there as we can.
That would be a blessing. That would be a blessing to us, because we just want to serve people. We want to create amazing stuff to where they're like, look forward to coming in, even if it's treat yourself once a month. Or we have people from like all over the valley, from Pahrump, from in Arizona, like Mesquite, different places that drive in and like stockpile. They'll bring their cooler, they'll stock up. And so they're coming to us like once a month. But like those are the small blessings that we get as someone, like we might not know their name, but we know their whole order. We're like, muffin guy, you're here for the blueberry muffins for your mom. And then there's cookie guy, and it's a guy with a Dodgers hat. And we're like, you want the pistachio chocolate chip today? And he's like, yeah. So like we love our regulars, and on the same token, we love seeing people from around the world. So
I'm sure it doesn't take much to become a regular there, because everything's so incredible.
Not at all. The coolest thing is someone's here for a week and we see them almost every day. And by the end of the week, we know them. Like, we already know them, where they're from, like almost not first name basis, but they know my name. You know what I mean? And then next time they come back from Phoenix or wherever, Germany or wherever they're coming from, New York, then we remember them.
Right. So when did you move into the bigger place? That was recently?
Oh, yeah. So our first full month there was May. So I want to say the last week of April was our first week there. So it's very new. Like,
was that to get more room, or?
Yeah, we would have people like in the past 5 years come in with full luggage off the plane and assume it was a restaurant. And like literally the size of this room was our waiting area, was takeout only. And so
there was nowhere to sit and eat.
Nonstop. And we just got beat up over it. My son and I would just get so discouraged, and they would say, where am I supposed to sit? I just flew 17 hours. I haven't eaten. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And then, you know, we tried little tables, and then people would not be nice to each other as adults. And they would tell us to tell the people to move. And one lady would be on her laptop for 4 hours. And I'm like, man, I got 2 little tables. Right. So it just came to the point where I took a gamble, just like I did on the business initially on the brick-and-mortar. Mm-hmm. We took a huge gamble, 4 times the rent. I signed a 15-year lease because I believe in this dream. And we're in it for the long haul, even though there's going to be struggles, like with money.
Is it open 7 days a week?
6 days.
Okay. What day is it closed?
Today, Mondays.
Okay. Perfect. So come there on the weekends for breakfast.
Definitely. Breakfast, brunch, 9 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday, Sunday, 11 to 3. So we take a little breather. We give ourselves like a little sleep-in day. And then today's the day where we're doing either special orders. I'm doing things like this. We're doing errands, doctor's appointments, things everyone needs in their life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like my dog just got her teeth out. So all those things.
So you pack everything into Monday.
Monday is the day for all things. Like today, my honey is putting in an extra air conditioner for us because 4 air conditioning units is not enough to keep the place cool. So he's installing with one of his friends another.
Is that handy?
He's there right now, sweating it out.
Luckily, my wife's probably not listening, so she won't expect me to do anything handy.
Okay, we'll edit those parts.
Yeah. That's pretty. You got a good man.
Oh my gosh, it's the biggest blessing of my life, and I'm grateful every day. Every day is Valentine's Day with him. So.
Aw, that's sweet. What would you say to somebody? Obviously, you were forced to get that safety net out and just go all in and open the business. What advice would you give to somebody trying to start their own business?
That's a tough one. I'm not prepared for such a question. I would say do your research, see what kind of competition is out there. If you're super passionate about like one product, or someone like me where my brain sees glitter everywhere and I just want to make anything that tastes good or that I'm craving, I'm probably the worst person to ask because my glitter is like spread everywhere. So if someone say they make amazing buttons and no one else is making them, I would be like, you need to do this right now because you're passionate about it. You don't need a boss over your head. This is your moment. Something like things people told me. Mm-hmm. And see what the competition is. A friend came to me and said they wanted to do a meal prep service. And I said, have you looked at the amount of meal prep companies in Las Vegas? And they said, no. And I said, I think you should get onto Instagram and search meal prep and see what is out there and order from them. And then
see what it's like.
Yeah, what are you doing differently? And then they never went into that business. So that would be like the only advice I could give.
See, you were ready for that question. That was amazing advice.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like if somebody's going to do something, they have to have your passion. I think you're a great example because you have to live it, breathe it, like everything. Like in my job, I'm going 7 days a week. Somebody said, how often do you work? I'm like 7 days a week, but it's not work. Like I love it. I get to help people with the biggest purchase or sale of their life. This is incredible. And I think you got to have that excitement for whatever. So that was a great answer.
Thank you.
That was a good answer. I like that. So, we can have food there. We can have treats there.
Music.
The music was, I mean, you had to turn it down because we were the video, but the music is popping. What are you playing over there?
Oh, we got our own playlist. So like we have a vast playlist of like vintage music, modern, like rockabilly music, different stuff. Like
it's a vibe.
I love it to be a vibe because people like will come in and start dancing. And I mean, that's what in my heart, I want to see people dancing. Like, it's not just the food, like you said, like it's a vibe. I don't want it to be like they came to a hospital and they were punished.
Even though you're down the street from hospitals.
All day long. And we love the hospital staff and they're saving lives. And we love the patients come in all day with like their blood work dot of cotton and like the tube or whatever, the bandage around their arm. And they're like, I just got stuck. I came here for my reward. And I'm like, heck yeah, girl. Like, let's do it.
We got to get you successful. Because for me, the irony of this whole thing when I was there, and I think my daughter pointed it out, it still said pharmacy.
Well, it's like a tip to the hat of like, they got seized by the government. So like basically that pharmacy was dealing drugs illegally, so they got seized by the government. And
I didn't know that backstory. That's exciting.
So yeah,
they kicked down the door, and
I don't know what went down. Yeah. But my landlord knew I was looking for a restaurant space for over a year, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to look at the pharmacy?" And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, they just were gone overnight. The government shut them down." And I'm like, "Yeah, let's go look at the pharmacy." So I mean,
it's such a cool story though, because they were supposedly helping people with drugs, you're helping people with food.
Heck
and
yeah.
I feel like what happened was supposed to happen. Like, I don't know. I rather people heal themselves with food than with drugs unless you have to. But
no, I love it.
that's why I saw the pharmacy when she pointed it out, and I was like, yes, this is so cool.
No, I love how like almost ironic it is.
It is so
like,
ironic.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
And I looked citywide night and day for a place for over a year.
And it was right a couple.
Literally a few doors down. Yeah. It was just like I had a flood one day. The landlord came to help me. And then that's when he said it. And I'm like, yeah, let's go look at the pharmacy. And then like my mom, she's like a cancer survivor. So she only gets out a couple hours a day. Like bless her heart, she helps us in any way, shape or form possible. And she's like a get up and go. She like wants to be working in the bakery, but
really?
Like, yeah, her body gives out at some point, but she's
making stuff back there.
Oh yeah. She comes and makes the eggs fresh in the morning. She cooks the bacon. Sometimes she builds bakery boxes. She cleans. She wants to be so part of it, and her body sometimes just doesn't let her. But what I mean to say is she lives like a few minutes from us, and we live right there.
Right.
So she's like, Jill, it was meant to be. All the places you looked at
could have been far away.
Yeah, the offer didn't get accepted for some reason. And
you tried out a couple?
We wrote offers. I think
Really?
I wrote 6 offers minimum over the year. And for whatever reason, it was either, oh, we don't think your business is, going to make the long haul. That was one. That was a ghetto-ass IHOP on Boulder Highway that I loved.
Why do they care?
Oh, no, they were in, I don't know. It's a long story, but it was the most gorgeous mid-century lines you ever see.
Really?
And I was going to make that drive every day just to be in that mid-century building. And I'm like, oh, my mom, all my team members, like, where do they live? And it just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be for a reason. And then there's a space downtown. The restaurant moved, and then I was like, I could love this. Like, I didn't love it, but we made an offer on it because I needed to go. I needed to move. My lease was coming up, and there was no parking. And my family was like, that nobody is going to come if there's no parking. So it was literally so meant to be, because now my mom's close to work.
I was going to sing the ironic song, isn't it? But my voice is just terrible, so, but.
It'll be like a grunge, like 90s version.
Well, that worked out perfect. What would you say for somebody who's coming to try you out? Let's say for breakfast, what should they order? What's your favorite? Okay,
well, my first thing would be like I'd interview you, like what can't you have? So for you, it'd be very specialized.
For me, you're like.
I have a sandwich for you.
Really?
Yes. We have like a dairy-free bread that we make. So like it's not as fluffy and as bread-like and as beautiful as the one with dairy. But we definitely make a dairy-free bread because we want to provide those options for people that are dairy-free. So like fresh eggs, super premium breakfast meat, whatever you want. And you could do salsa, or you could do like Frank's Red Hot. It would be delicious. So
oh my gosh, we're coming.
Heck yeah.
I'll be there this weekend.
I'm there.
Is it? Do you have regular bacon or turkey bacon, or what kind?
We have turkey bacon.
Oh my gosh,
Welshire Farms turkey has no nitrates, no sugar.
That's the good stuff. No nitrates.
That's the pricey stuff.
It is.
Yeah. And then we have bacon from Nature. I don't remember right now. It's like a high-end supermarket like Sprouts, Nature's something.
It's the good stuff.
Yeah, it's a super high-quality, no-sugar smoked bacon, and it's super thick. It is amazing. So we got...
Sounds good. Sounds incredible. I have to stick with the turkey bacon, though. I can't have bacon.
The turkey bacon is amazing.
We have a pig at my house.
Oh, yeah, so no.
He's safe. He knows we'll never...
That's your baby. Okay.
Yeah. I'm Jewish, so I can't have bacon, but that's why he feels super safe at our house. He can just hang out.
I, too, am somewhat Jewish.
Really? Somewhat? Okay. I like that. Jack and Jill. Look at that. I like that.
Aren't accepted, but yeah.
So I'm coming for breakfast. I already know what I want. What's your go-to you recommend for lunch? People coming for lunch.
Oh my God, a pizza or a sandwich.
Don't use me as an example because the dairy part probably sucks, right? I mean, no seed oil, no gluten, no sugar, no here's an ice cube.
We still want it to be
you made
yummy.
me cookies.
But if you can have dairy, oh my gosh, you have to get the pizza.
The pizza's good.
And you have to get a sandwich. We have a BLT. We have BLT like wraps on an egg white.
So let me get this straight. You make the bread?
We make the breads, the doughs,
from scratch.
the sauces. Yeah. We just don't like.
What kind of flour is it?
Almond. Everything's almond and coconut.
Pizza.
So yeah, dairy.
It's okay. I want the gluten-free people to be happy.
Oh yeah, that's what we live for. All the people to be happy.
But most of the time, gluten-free tastes like cardboard.
Or it's got like junk ingredients. It's got like potato starch.
So much crap.
Rice flour.
So much processed nonsense.
Yeah. Corn syrup.
Not at Starburst Parlor.
No.
All the good stuff.
It ain't happening.
I'm auditioning for your commercial.
Heck yeah. You're giving me a commercial.
But I'm so monotone that I don't know if I'm going to get you, the star. You should be on the commercial.
Oh my gosh.
Your friend was absolutely right. Like, you need to be on all the social media posts.
Thank you.
It goes with the whole vibe. Your social media is popping. I'm a little jealous, but you have so much more to offer than I do. You have all the yummy stuff. So they get the pizza.
Uh-huh.
What are we getting for dessert?
Wait, first you have to get like an incredible latte with it, or like a tea.
You have coffee there?
We make our own syrups. We make our own whipped cream.
How can you make your own syrup? Like, everything's from, you guys are working hard.
I'll be up in there making all the stuff. Yeah. So we make our own syrups. We run out. I'm like, I'll be right back. I ran out of coconut syrup. Let me go make it. And we're like literally making it right there. We run out of whipped cream. We're like making the batch of whipped cream.
So root beer floats, coffees?
Mm-hmm. We fresh brew our teas. Everything's like organic certified. We get the beans from father-daughter in Boulder City. The espresso beans is delicious. Like, someone would be addicted. Like, people are addicted to the coffee. And then we have a cold brew no one in the world has. My honey brews it 48 hours, and if he's on overtime...
Wait, no. He's installing ACs and making coffee now, too?
Oh, yeah. He's a cold brew. His name is literally on the menu. It says Jay's 48, so it's his 48-hour cold brew. And it literally has no added water after the brew. So where other shops are adding water for volume, we don't add any water to the keg. It goes from the brew vessel into the keg, into your cup, and then you could go home and like retile your whole house. And it's legal. And it's delicious. And people are addicted. And it's literally a flavor profile my girlfriend Denise and I picked out. I ordered like a ton of beans, and her and I literally orchestrated the blend of beans so no one in the world has.
You need a camera crew following you guys.
I'm like, hi.
Is that next?
I'm down.
Yeah, you need somebody. There? Somebody needs to follow you, put you on Netflix, something, or Hulu. You guys are so interesting.
I would love it.
Do you have all this stuff on Instagram for people to see?
Like the things we do?
Yeah, all this stuff.
Sometimes I forget to post when I'm making ice cream, but I try so hard, and it'll be like coming out of the gelato machine, and I'm like and I'm like, is that even cute? Does anyone even want to see that?
I do.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
People want to see it. Yeah, show the ice cream, show the coffee, show everything, but you got to be in it.
Okay.
That's what, or put your hubby in there. Your son looks pretty cool too.
He's super cool.
Yeah, any of you guys
He's a golfer.
Is he?
Yeah, he loves golf. He goes to like all the courses with his friends. He's going to the driving range today.
Do you pack him little snacks when he goes?
No, he's all 22. He's on his own. He does whatever he wants.
I wish I lived with you guys. You can pack me some snacks. Nice. I bought the cookies and I ate them like they're big cookies too.
I know, and it's like full of protein. You should get.
What a bargain! I think it was like $4 or $5. I mean, for a massive protein cookie with great peanut butter. And because people, do me a favor, if you guys are listening, when you're in the supermarket, turn around the peanut butter and see how much nonsense is in it. Why do you need sugar in peanut butter? You have two ingredients, peanuts and salt. That's it. Mm-hmm. But you do it right. Yeah. So tell everybody all the social media, how they find you, all that good stuff, because you're Instagram page makes me happy.
Thank
All the
you.
bright colors make me happy.
I'm really basic, so we're just at Starburst Parlor on everything. So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I don't really.
Same name for all of them?
Everything's just at Starburst Parlor.
Okay. And website?
Starburstparlor.com.
Okay. And where's the restaurant?
So we're in the historic medical district,
Okay.
which is Rancho and Charleston. If anyone's ever been to like the coolest, like historic old school omelet house that's been there forever, we're in their parking lot.
Okay.
And we're neighbors with like Latai too. So those are two landmarks most people have been to.
Okay.
If they haven't, then we're like a block west of Frankie's Tiki Bar. So that's the best landmark we could be by.
Nice.
And then if they're not familiar with those, we're a block west of UMC Hospital.
Okay. So the omelet house, you said? Yes, it's by the omelet house. Don't go in there. Her stuff is the best. So thank you so much. I mean, this was one of my favorite episodes. Jack, Jill. I mean,
in blue matching.
In blue.
Wasn't planned.
We didn't plan any of that, but you're very inspiring.
Thank you.
Inspiring for my daughter, inspiring for all the women out there opening their own business. I know you had help with the family, but you're incredible, and what you do is inspiring, and we got to get as many people through that door so you can stay open for all those 15 years.
Thank you so much, and a blessing from you and your daughter for finding us and helping us in this way. It's unimaginable how much this is helping us.
Well, you deserve it. You're the best. Thank you.
Thank you.